Hello, and welcome back to the pet room. David Bradley here. I'm working on this original, lovely, beautiful, magnificent Pet 2001 series. Well, I'm really actually using this to test other chips from other machines, other wayward machines that have been giving me grief. They have been. So, I'm going to turn this off for a moment. And I do believe that what I have over here next to me in the Blue Bezel pet is a situation. I believe so. You know what? I'm going to yank out one of these ROM chips and look at it. And look at the number, because I think these are different. Okay. It is time to switch glasses. Okay. This is a 6540, but it has other numbers that are significant. 0134278A. And I will take out the corresponding chip over here. Hello, corresponding chip. And I will look at this. And this is a 6540, but it is indeed different. It is an 0220680A. In other words, as I suspected, this machine, the ROMs, have been upgraded, which means I cannot put them in one at a time because they're all different. I'll expect to find out something if something is working. So I'm going to have to do them all. But at the moment, I'm going to put that back in there. This ROM chip is over here. I'm going to go way over to this other machine. Let's see what's what, if I can. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so this too has been upgraded. It's a 0220680A. Not surprising that they would be upgraded. Not surprising at all. So I'm going to try to weasel this back in gently. It probably hasn't been out in like 40 years. So they are challenging, but not impossible. Okay, so in order to check the ROMs, I have to do them all, and I don't feel like doing that at the moment. I do not. So I'm going to put this ROM chip back in. I'm going to turn this back on. And the pet indeed comes up just fine. It comes up just fine. All right. So here we have the rusty, crusty, dusty machine. And there are indeed, I did take some RAM chips out. One of them did get somewhat damaged. I'm not sure if I can correct it with this chip puller. Maybe I can. It's basically, oh, this would be a shame. Gotta get the pin back in position and straighten it. know, I think I am not going to give that a shot at the moment, because I really should use some little wee pliers. So I'm going to take a little bag and I'm going to look at this. Okay. Alright, so we have 65, 50, bent, pin, dusty, rusty, crusty. And at some point I will deal with that, but not at this moment in time. Alright, better to give it a rest and not do something correctly with the right things. So it seems I did take 4 RAM chips out. It does seem. Anyway, this pet is on, so we can't have that. Alright, so we're going to take out this RAM chip again. I'll set it over there. I'm going to switch glasses. These ones are a little bit strong. Alright. And these chips, like it's hard to see anything on there. I mean, I could hold them closer, but there's nothing to see. If you don't know what they are, you'd have no chance. I can see nothing, but I know what they are. Well, I think I know what they are because of where they came out of. So, I am going to put this as the first one. This does not feel right. It doesn't feel right. I've got the witness mark right, but something just doesn't feel right on. So, I will try again. Better to take your time than ruin a chip. Okay, oh, that felt good for a second. Okay, we're in. I'll turn this on, see what we see. Aha. Okay, remember I said before, you never know what you'll see when you have a bad RAM chip. Well, here is another example. And indeed, oh, well, of course the keyboard isn't working. The keyboard is not plugged in. It's always interesting to see what happens when you have a bad RAM chip. And there it is, much the same. And you hit return, and it's not registering anything. 10, 0, 0, print. Oh yeah, it's not. R, no. It's squirrely. Like weird things are happening. Things are changing. Okay. So we have a bad RAM chip. Okay. So take our little bag. See, there's another reason not to throw these out, because say there was a machine that was just never going to be used and going to be on display. It doesn't really matter if any of it works. If it's just going to be in a museum and never turned on. 6550 RAM, dusty, rusty, crusty. Okay. So the machine is off. Take out the RAM chip. Give a last look at the feet or the legs. They seem fine. So nothing at all to assume that the chip is okay. All right then. All right, so this is another. Check the witness mark. Check the pins. Make sure we're feeling good. Put this in, turn it on, and what do we see? Looks okay. So, get a bag. Get a bag. So, good. 6550 RAM. Dusty. Rusty. Crusty. Okay, good stuff. As interesting as it is to see them when they fail, it's much nicer to have them work. All right, so that can come out and go in the bag. It's good. So now, these are, you can't, my God, you can't see. That's why it's good to put them in the bag, because otherwise I'd never know. What are these chips? Okay. All right. Get another one in. Get it lined up. Get it turned on. And do we add to the good bag or the bad bag? And we add to the good bag. Lovely. All right. This is promising. Mind you, there's a whole lot more to go. A whole lot more. And that's the thing about testing a machine with things that you don't know if they're good or bad. Like, it may be that this funny machine over here that had weird things coming up on the screen, it may be there's a bad screen RAM chip in there. So you know what, before going at more RAM, I'm going to go at a screen RAM chip that I don't know the origins of. Check the witness mark, check the pins, the machine is off. All right. All right. Wouldn't it be something if it ends up? Oh yeah. Now this is closer. It is closer to okay. But it's not. Weird things are coming up above here. World of. See, it may be that this machine was a lot closer to being okay than what I thought. And that pushing on the chip may have made no difference at all. So let's see here. Let's space this out, see if we can get rid of all these. Oh, things are changing as I'm doing that. Oh dear. Yep, things are changing. Go to 10. Now, if I list this, there's going to be extra crap, I would bet. Oh yeah, it changed it all. Well, looky, looky. Okay. Machine off. That is why you just never know, you know. So another bad RAM chip. And remember, most everything, since I got back in the pet room, even though I've been away for a while, most everything I had that I fixed. That's RAM. Which is not surprising, because RAM is random access. It can change. And it doesn't take much for things to go poorly. So, I'm going to yank the other screen RAM chip out of here with great care and reverence. Okay. And check the pins. And check the witness mark. This one actually, with glasses, might be able to be read. Maybe. Possibly. Alright. We're going in. And what will we find? Huh. Alright. This one seems to be okay. But I'm going to start another bag. Because this was a screen RAM. Good. 6550. Crusty. Oh, that didn't go well. Rusty, dusty. The bags are hard to write on at times. Screen, RAM, left. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Alrighty. So pop out that RAM chip. Whenever I put them down inside the machine, I always put them face up. Don't want any staticky things to come along. Okay. So that is good. That is a good thing. Okay, so in here, yeah, so we had a bad RAM chip in there. So there are now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 more to go. There are, but I think perhaps, and well, just before I stop, I'm going to put this, a good one, in here, just to make sure that the machine still comes up. Witness mark good, everything good. Okay, so once again, we have done no harm. And we can once again say 10 print quote world of Commodore space quote semicolon colon go to 10, and we can type in run and look at that magic. Alright, so we have more things to test. I am curious. Very curious about maybe putting another RAM chip, a good one, into the screen RAM over there before I start ripping more things out and put the 6540 that's up at the top, which is actually, see, a lot of these here are 6540s, but they have different numbers. I should really look further at the numbers. Anyway, thanks for coming. We'll see what I do next. I am pondering. I am perplexed. Thanks for being here. Have a lovely, lovely day. David Bradley in the pet room, signing off. Bye for now.